Even though the noise level in the hall had reached its peak, I managed to have a short interview with the managers of Budari Dance Company. Let us go to the videotape. How are you all?
Oh, we feel great about our Garifuna tradition, and it's also closer to the African tradition, because that's where we come from also.
Now, what you did was so powerful. What you did was so powerful.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Now, what is the name of the band?
Budari Dance Company, Garifuna family. We represent the Garifuna people, or we represent our ancestor, our culture.
How long ago was this band formed?
We mostly like from Honduras, Guatemala, and Belize, where all the Garifuna people are located.
I see.
Pretty much we stay in Brooklyn and Bronx.
Okay, when you started, what is the name of the song or the play that you did? The first one.
The third one, that was a Wanarawa. We call it Wanarawa. That was a warrior dance.
And what does that mean?
It means that, like when the warriors was fighting, that every dance represent every step of the warrior, you know, to defend themselves. And the dress and the mask is represent a woman. That's what we use to distract the enemy. The Garifuna, they dress like a woman so they can confuse the enemy.
When you are doing one song, you raise your hands all the way to heaven. What is that?
The song represents some people calling black. Some people they don't like our color. So we singing about our history. Black is beautiful. Garifuna is amazing people. That's why I say no matter what, we are Garifuna, we are black, and we are so happy about that, and we are so strong.
I'm so proud today to be an African.
Thank you.
And I wish you luck and continue to do the good work you're doing.
En Garifuna es Sereme.
Sereme, Itarala. Yeah.
Thank you. Congratulations for a job well done. I had the pleasure to engage the organizers in a lively conversation at the end of the event. Let us watch. So Musa Drame, I want to congratulate you for what has occurred today. It takes organization and dedication to achieve what you just achieved tonight. How do you feel after this?
I feel great for taking the credit of work of Miriam. She did all the coordination for this year. And because of the handiwork, people came. Really, I feel great.
So, Mariam, how was it starting from scratch to the finish line as we close this occasion?
It was full of fear and concern, but at last it's satisfaction and very gratifying. Yes, and we made it in a humble way, with modest means, as humble and modest as our African material and financial situation is.
So, where do you go from here?
From here, like before, we go where our mate, our peer accompanied us to go.
Now, I know anything that you do in this world is very difficult. And I've already indicated that based on the determination you achieve this. How are you going to funnel this to the Africans in the diaspora as well as back home?
You know, every success is a result of vision. And every vision that brings fruit requires dedication and sacrifice. It doesn't matter how big or small. If you have visionary individuals who are willing to sacrifice to the maximum, they can only achieve greatness. I have absolutely no doubt that in the next couple of months, couple of years, what we did here today will be a catalyst for change for Africa and Africans, especially when disaster is concerned. We are here today doing things that 20 years, 30 years from now will be part of Africa's legacy, Africa's history, Africa's achievement, Africa's pride, Africa's success, and Africa's envy.
Now, I don't want to dampen the celebration that we just completed, but Africa is in a crisis beyond a crisis. And I can begin to enumerate from one country to the other. You are actually working on the African Union. How is that union doing to, at least minimize the suffering on the continent?
You know, the media, the international media powerhouses will have you believe that Africa is not moving. Africa is so divided. Africa is so poor. Africa is so weak. But to the contrary, Africa is resourceful. Africa is strong. Africa is vibrant. Africa is new. Africa is old. And we have younger generation that speaks all the language, achieve all educational success, and know exactly how to take the baton from their parents and take Africa to a next level. I have absolutely no doubt that the Africans today will make Africa what Africa should have been 1,000 years ago.
I want you to touch on the communication-wise. We are in the social media era, and information travels fast. How are we going to get this, what we just achieved tonight, to the rest of Africans who need information?
Well, you are a television producer, so am I. She's starting her television program. Africans are now getting on the social media, mainstream media, and all kinds of mediums, whereby people will no longer speak on our behalf. People no longer describe who we are. People no longer speak for us. We will be in front of every camera, in front of every microphone, in front of every radio, talk it as it should be talked. For the longest we have been profiled by others, and others meaning, unfortunately, our enemies, so that the more we are divided, the greater for them to steal our resources. Because of Africa, the West is developed. Because of Africa, the West achieved all kinds of success. Even when you look at the spiritual level, the economic level, the social level, even the technical level, all trace back to the continent of Africa. Today we are saying we have arrived. We are reclaiming what was received from us, what was taken from us. We have nobody to blame anymore. We have every reason for us to take the baton and move with it. And if today my final day, I will spend it on building myself to build Africa. And I'm sure these core conveners have the same attitude. That's why we're here. We're not here making money, having fun, buying a car, building a home. We're here empowering ourselves so that we can go back home and build our continent. We have the resources, we have the land, we have the water, we have the air, we have the environment, we have the climate, we have the trees, we have everything that human being needs to live a successful, enjoyable life. And if we occupy the media now, the whole world will know that the #1 destination for a good vacation, good investment, good social occasion is Africa. And that's why we're doing.
Thank you very much. African traditionalism is different. Different is not deficient. Different is not ungodly. Different is just different. For those of you who have been watching my show, I thank you for your patronage. For those of you watching for the first time, we have just embarked on a journey with African traditionalism. Take care.